All right, everybody, I want to give you a little bit of insights into what the Port 2 is going to look like. Again, the Port 2 is only going to be done by those individuals that are planning on student teaching in spring of 2023. The reason that we need to do the Port 2 now is that when you do that at the end of this spring of 2022, that will allow you to be upper division, do what we call the block this coming fall, and then student teach the semester after. So just some quick insights here. You're using the same template, the same document that you used for Port 1. You're going to find that in your live text docs. So there's a little tab here near the top of your screen. It's going to say live text docs. And for you, there should really only be one document that's in there. And so you can edit within that. You could rename that document if you'd like to call it Port 2. So there's just a couple things. You're going to update the cover letter. You created an original cover letter for your Port 1. You're going to update it here with your Port 2. You'll be able to reflect on some of the clinical experiences you had during this term. You are going to present this Port 2 at the end of the semester. So we'll connect with you to schedule that out with a School of Ed professor. Within each of the 11 standards, you are going to find a location. So there's the optional portfolio 1 artifact here in standard 1. In standard 2, you'll notice that it says, or sorry, in the second location, you'll see that it says required portfolio 2 artifact. So every single one of the standards, you are going to put in a single artifact for your Port 2. You're going to find that some of these standards are harder to find artifacts than others. We understand that. Just do your best to connect it to the standard. Again, you're going to be able to find some information about that standard if you unhide your live text tutorials. You're going to find in there the document from InTAS that describes each of the standards. And then ultimately, one of the things we want to recommend is that you do use some of your experience from your clinical work within these. So you can put a reflection from one of your clinicals or maybe even up to 2. Remember that when you identify an artifact, you're going to, so if I go to standard 3, you are going to upload the artifact. You're welcome to use like a Google image to try to make it pop a little bit. But your first paragraph, you're going to kind of respond to the feedback that you were given by the professor. Ideally, you're going to have at least half of these 11 artifacts are going to be assessed. So that way you can kind of think about what the feedback means to you. And then the second paragraph is your ability to articulate how the artifact connects to the standard. So big picture, you're going to put in those 11 artifacts and you're going to have this interview with a faculty member near the end of the semester. To submit this, what you're going to do is you're going to have just one course on here. So I'm going to click on the portfolio 2. There is going to be a spot where you click attach. And when you do that, then it's going to let you pick your portfolio. I have all sorts of different documents, but if I just click the one that I want to attach, I just picked a random thing and then submit, that will send that on to your professor. All right, hope that helps. Take care and God bless.